Testing, testing, testing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Testing, testing, testing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, that seems to work okay. And let's see what else we need to do. I think we're good. Right, so here we are. We've got our Warlock all the way from the start, from a new beginning, up through the mid-game. And I am now starting to progress through the end game. Now, I will say, not such an easy class to run. I am definitely a bit squishy. No two ways. After being on the Barbarian for the majority of the season, the Warlock is definitely a bit squishy. So I am mucking around with a few things. I've just got these boots and I've put Gorefest on them. If you have eviscerated an enemy in the last 10 seconds, you gain 40% increased Fortify, and it refills your life by 200% faster. And as I have the Infernal Homunculus, your Archfiend skills give blah blah blah, and gain the Lesser Demon upgrades for free. So I'm thinking, and again, you can correct me if my thinking's wrong, but that means all of these are free. And because all of these are free, it means this. Rampage has 100% chance to trigger a visitor or volatility or knockdown blah blah blahs. So I'm thinking, well, maybe this actually eviscerates, even though I'm running Infernal Breath. I still like the Infernal Breath over the Rampage anyway. But I'm thinking that, okay, well, I get these for free, so I haven't put any points in them. But I'm thinking that maybe I get this free as well. Correct me if my thinking is wrong. And I'm still running Metamorphosis with Destruction. I haven't put any points into the side. And again, because we've got... no, not that one. Moloch. Is it Moloch? No. Ah, this is it. Apotheosis. Metamorphosis gains all its upgrades for free, and they're, in my case, 48% more potent. So there's no point in putting points into something that you're already getting for free, which is why I haven't put any points in here, and I haven't put any points in here. Now for Paragons, I'm still mucking about with the tables. I had Wrath in here to start with, but I put Unbound because it gives me damage to elites. I had Wrath in here for the... what is it? Pardon me. There. Skills at crit strike gives you 1 Wrath. But I think Unbound is actually better for this. And it gives me bonus to magic nodes. So, and it gives me the extra damage to elites. So I think that because we've got the damage to elites, that 1, 2, 3 damage to elites, I think it's actually a wee bit more powerful. Okay, and we've got some sort of general damage there as well. I haven't took these damages or intel. I've just left them the way they are. So I'm still sort of... I've got Dynamism in here, and I've put Vanguard, but I'm still not entirely convinced that this is the right one. It says you get 3% multiplicative for every point of dominance you have. And we don't have a huge amount of dominance. It's only 35. But that's 35 times 3. That's under 105%. So it's not too shabby. But as I say, I'm not entirely convinced that this is the right one. And then we got the demonic spicules with demonology in here, because this is one of the boards that it's got a lot of willpower, so I'm keeping that the way it is. We're running Fathomless with Archfiend. And again, this is a board that I'm sort of humming and hawing about. We've got Ritualism, and I've put Hellforge in here. But I'm thinking that maybe this board I actually use the Hex board, which has got a little bit more sort of survivability, because I am squishy. No two ways about it. Now, I haven't taken any basic skills. I've got Blazing Scream maxed out. Increase the damage, shoots up the smaller demons, and 30% based on your movement speed. And I've got Dark Prison. Now it becomes a Hellfire skill. Weakened, and I've put Fortifies You because, yeah, we're squishy. I do have Infernal Breath that sort of twirls around you, and and I haven't taken these because I don't need them, because I get them for free. Sigil of Chaos, Volatile. I'm not sure whether I want this one or this one. It seems to be running okay with this. And you don't want to put this one on because it explodes your lesser demons. And because we've got here, Blazing Scream shoots out lesser demons. If you put that on, that would negate this completely. So you could, you know, and then you would have this one on. But the whole point of that is this. So don't put this on if you're running this Skull Splitter. Because then you'll just not get any lesser demons. And so I've put on the Sigil of Chaos. It would be nice, you know, around yourself, but it is what it is. And then I'm running Metamorphosis with the Destruction. Now I've tried, because we get these free, we don't really need this one. Because this can be a bit nasty. I've tried the Terror Swarm, becomes a Hellfire skill, but I just can't seem to get the same sort of damage. It just doesn't quite hit the same way. And I would have pulls the enemies and make them vulnerable. But if I was going to make them vulnerable, I'd probably switch across the Paragon board a little bit and maybe put, instead of Unbound in here, put in Eldritch Sight, which gives you damage to vulnerable targets. I might try that, but the way it is at the minute, I'm actually finding that this is more potent than this. That was a message came in for me. My nearest and dearest on our way home. Right, so what we're doing now is... Okay, I might run a little bit of Helltide. I haven't run much in Helltide so far. Oh, itchy nose. About to sneeze. Ooh. Ah, sneezes. Right, so I think we'll maybe come down. We'll get ourselves into demon form. I do like in demon form all the time. Oh, I'm sailing again. I don't know why it does this. Easy peasy, I think. Was it? No, not dead yet. See, I would say that also the thing about you can barely see anything on the ground. Let's go find something else. Well, it's not the greatest farmer, I would say. To be a really efficient farmer, you need to move a lot faster. I think, you know, it's powerful enough to do this. We want what we want down here. We want to see if we can get the... Yeah, that's them starting up. Because we want to get to 250 without dying. Now, this sort of suits us reasonably well. Because we're standing in the same place. For most of the time. And because we've got an aspect that gives us more damage when we're standing and still, it works quite nicely. We're almost there. Right, so for T10 content, this is reasonably okay. T27, we're getting there. See, this is me getting used to the build ready for next season. Now, it's not going to be exactly the same as this, but the sort of basic ideas are going to be the same. 280. Okay, so now I can. Where's the? It's way down here. Okay. Grab a hold of this. I think I need to start putting on a filter. I'm not getting very many upgrades. But I guess I really need to be hunting for mythic versions of some of the stuff I've got now. Still not entirely convinced that mythics are the way they are right now. I'm still not convinced they're right for the game, because next season, if we've got mythics on every single slot, what's the point in aspects, and what's the, you know, unless you're going to start to be able to put aspects on mythics, which would be quite a departure. Right, that's that. Grab all of these. Okay, so I've got a wee bit. Just head up there and get rid of the cinders. Yeah, as I was saying, I'm not 100% sure I like the way they've taken the mythics. Mythics being an item quality now, rather than necessarily a rarity. There's no dopamine rush about getting a mythic. Look at, yeah, nah. Okay, so I'll pull up. So back to town we go. Alright, what do we get here? A helm. Helm. Oh wow, an upgrade, enfeebling. And nothing else. So I did die at one point. I might as well upgrade these. Repair. Put them back in again. Just save myself a mill 3. Talismans.
What brings you to the ancient isles?
None of them. So it's no use. I do need the all stats to get some of the. I could try and get a GA on this one. None of the. I've got a GA on all stats here, a GA on Hellfire, but these other ones are still a little bit lacking. Oh, I could take that one first. So yeah, there's GA on fire, GA on fire, but it's not exactly what I'm after right now. Choose. I want GAs on Hellfire in particular. But you know, they're not dropping for me at all. I had at one point over 45k impairment reduction. Now I'm happy it doesn't cost gold or anything. Gold drop rate and movement. It's a double GA, movement speed and gold drop rate. It's like... I know what I'm after. I mean, see, most of this came from running the barb, and I could always pop back onto the barb, which is a good thing. Excuse me. To be able to ramp up some more of these infused heraldic resin, because you can only get them by salvaging this little lot. Doesn't look as though it's going to roll at all again. Oh well, never mind. Right, so let's go pick up this little lot. See what bounty that it was dropping. Not a lot. Let's... Okay, we've got two... Oh, okay, I might as well use these. I haven't had a treasure breach this season at all. We're not worried about that. See, that's good if you're hunting for XP, because you want your threat level up as quickly as possible. But I think that the Duriel drop stuff is better for me right now. Not yet, not that one. Don't really need Varshan stuff. We'll take this middle. Yeah, we want this too, then we'll take this, this, and this. Oh, come on. Only one. We don't necessarily want to go into the Hell Tides. So I think instead of doing Barshan, we can do the Undercity, then a small Hell Tide.
It is done.
And I'm deliberately getting only one chest. Right, so let's see if we can just push this 100. There might be a wee bit touch and go here. Because as I say, I am a wee bit squishy. So far so good, I suppose. And these small confines do suit the blazing scream quite nicely, because it rebounds off the walls, and that's what we're after. The more wide open doesn't tend to suit that as well. So it's maybe not the greatest for, you know, farming. But for in the pits, I think it's so far. Yeah, not too shabby. I think this volatility is actually working, but oh, I should just and you see, this is, I didn't see this. That's probably killed me. The poison. I just didn't see that poison. It is more difficult. I'm definitely more squishy. It's definitely more difficult to see stuff. Just leave them alone and just move on. And that's even me with sort of extra poison resist. So I guess I'm not quite ready for this. Not quite yet. I would say there's still a lot of time, but I'm dying way too many times. That's sort of not a good sign. So there's no point to try and labour it. Let's just... Oh, that's taken a wee while. Just go clean up. Wow. That load screen's taken forever. And yeah, I don't think it's my latency. It seems to be okay. Let's take a look. Yeah, the OBS seems to be that. This is the game. That latency is not too bad. It's 260, but that load screen was terrible.
Thousands of gems in a handful of dust.
Put them back in again. Right, so yeah, I'm running this and all. We'll go back down to 95. I run 95 okay just before, so this still should generally be okay. Don't really need greed. So the difference between 95 and 100 is very marked. Buddy boy, thank you. Thank you very much. So what we're trying to do here is just get a handle on the blazing scream ready for next season, because I think next season it's going to be quite hot. So just being able to sort of get half an idea on it, the understanding. Seasons, well, this is my second character. The first was the... Oops. I think I came out of demon form there. Yeah. My first character was the barb, and that run real good. This is much more of a challenge. But that's okay. I run the whirlwind barb using the melted heart of cell. My top run was 138. Then I need a little bit better gear than what I've got to be able to run a little higher. Comfortable running 125s, 130s. Fastest time on a 130 was 2 minutes 18. And don't get me wrong, it's the setup that I've got is reasonably good. A friend of mine has got a better setup. He was running pit 143s. Ooh. $2 million, yeah. I can't recall now. But yeah, the build I was running, it was sort of a mishmash between Rob and Cliptus. I sort of took the best, what I thought was the best of sort of both builds. You run a paladin? I haven't run a paladin for a wee while now. I think everybody in there. Let's see. The boss actually goes down pretty damn easy. I died too many times because I wasn't concentrating. Well, that's my excuse anyway. That's pretty good. But last season I was running a Sork, and Mephisto in particular was a right royal pain in the bum because the cutscene was way too long. Much easier this season. And on the Barb it's just like, yeah, easy peasy.
Good luck, mainlander.
You're an Eternal? I have never done Eternal. Ooh, an upgrade. What is it? Brimstones. Okay, fine. I'll put these back in. If you're wondering why I'm doing this, because it saves a lot of gold. Now, last season, it was the second last day before a mythic seal dropped for me. Second last day. This season, it seems to be a little bit better. The mythic seal. Alright, let's see if I can do this without dying this time. I'm still not convinced that the evisceration is really working properly. I might change back or change the aspect again. So it seems to be working then. I'm not 100% convinced of it. But this is way more squishy than the Barb. Nothing that way. And one thing that I really struggle with is seeing through the graphics. Like if I'm standing on poison. I mean, so that toughness is high. 2 million? I'm nowhere close to that on here. But the Pally itself, it's a little on the weak side. Like the Warlock, I like the class to play. But it's a little on the weak side. But hopefully we keep our fingers crossed that it gets a little bit of love in season 15. You know, toughness is one thing, but if if you can't actually kill the damn monsters, staying alive is one thing, but killing the damn monsters is another. There's the boss. I managed to stay alive this time so far anyway. And I'm out of demon form, which is a bit of a bummer. That was reasonably okay. Didn't die! Hey! Right, where's this thingy? Oh, I dropped the stone. Right, so where are we? Take these all up. Yeah. Failed at 80%. Yeah, but I'll bet your barb does a better pit clear than the pally. Your barb doesn't come close to 2 mil under. Yeah, but I'm guessing that your pit clear on the barbarian is probably way higher than the pit clear on the paladin. Did I die? I didn't die that time, did I? No.
Mainlander, what brings you?
So we're getting these Paragon levels up just that little bit. My goal is to get these sort of to 100, and then sort of play around with some of these, because I'm thinking that I might want to try Eldritch Sight. But if I do Eldritch Sight, then what I might do is then change across from Metamorphosis to the Terror Swarm and get the Terror Swarm makes enemies vulnerable, and then they take extra damage. But my gear is far from being. I got the Harlequin on, and this is something that actually dropped. Minor miracle. We got Diabolical in the armor. This is a non-mythic version. It's only an 850 as well, so there's a lot that can be done here. I've got Coagulation on here. I'll put Gorefest on here. If you have eviscerated an enemy in the last 10 seconds, you get increased fortify and it fills your life faster. And the reason I'm doing this is because of... Which one is it? Which? Here, your Archfiend skills and gain all the lesser demon upgrades for free. So if these are, this is your Archfiend. So if you gain them all for free, it says yours, but when it means yours, I'm not sure if it means every single one of them or only the one you're running. If it's only the one you're running, then this one doesn't hit. But what I'm thinking is this is my Archfiend, and it gives you all of these for free, which is why I'm not putting any points in here. But this is the one in particular that I'm looking at. 100% chance to trigger its Eviscerate. So I'm thinking, it's sort of working, I think, but I can't actually tell too much. Whoops. Yeah, that's definitely squishy. There is no two ways about it. But sometimes my gameplay isn't that brilliant either. That's twice already. Oh. Bother. No point in assing around with that. Take these
Here's
away.
what remains. Bring me a challenge next time.
Repair. Put them back in again. And maybe I change that eviscerate back again. Now I have considered, instead of the Harlequin crest, putting on what is it? Yeah, the Crown of Lucian. That should give us more damage. And because I am running the Ring of Starless, I might actually just try that. But I'll lose sort of 6 ranks to all skills, which is, yeah. I don't think I'm really necessarily needing that right now. This one. C-A-U-T. Now this one says taking direct damage while they have volatility. Max life or fortifies you. I see, I'm still not. And I've got Undying on here. We need life. The duration of any volatility or demon form you gain is increased by 166 in this case if you have the other. But so what? The duration. Misfortune. Rallying reversal. Retribution, no. Blood boiling, no. Eluding, no. I can never get this one. Fortify's drain rate is increased by 150%. What good is this? Can somebody tell me what good this is? I just don't get it. Enfeebling. Exploiter. Gorefest. See, this, if I can make sure things get eviscerated, that's actually pretty good. Pyroclastic. We're not doing the brimstones. Tidal. And dying we've got on the other thing. Wild bolt. Mobility. Healing potions grant movement speed. So there's nothing else that I can look at that would give me. That's movement speed, duh. See, there's nothing else that really sort of takes my fancy. Gorefest and cauterization. Oh, like you say, this accursed touch might be okay if we're running stuff with a lot of vulnerability. We're not running shadows. And no dominance. Summon a greater demon knocks down enemies. That's summoning a demon though. Like a hit chance against elites. That's the duration. Benevolence, misfortune, retribution. Yeah. Let's try this. We'll just go up a tier. Ooh, I was just going to say, I have to come out of demon form because that's hurting me a wee bit too much. And I did anyway because I was deaded. Oh, what the... Bother. Go and get that progress orb. So it's like a 6 of one and a half a dozen of the other. Go on, move it. Is that the boss man? I'm not in demon form. That's better. Boss goes down relatively easy. This. Failed at 80. Twice. 3 times. 4 times at 80% fail. That's ridiculous.
Mainlander, what brings you?
Thousands of gems in a handful of dust.
I'm thinking the hex board might actually be the board I might go for, just to give me that little bit extra damage reduction. Hellfire, Hellfire, Demonology, Hellfire, and Atom of the Primes. And I got crit strike chance in here. That I borrowed. From my barb. I think this is still okay. Where do I get handed the... Let me just check and see which boss this drops from again. Bartek. Which one was Bartek again? Right, so I've got a few of them now. Suppose I should keep one of these. 2 at 900. Well, the ones that... Right, so 2 to core, damage over time, both damage over time, willpower, max life, damage over time, willpower, max life, 2 to core, or resource cost reduction. Maybe resource cost reduction. Or another 2 to... I think we'll try that. Pink gorgeous, okay. Yeah. And none of the rest of them really are interesting. Cannot recover above 65% of your max life, but your defensive skills deal 520% increased damage. I'm already squishy.
You know where to find me.
See, even, you know, I got a fire damage multiplier in here. $22 instead of 24. Well, because it's not a GA anyway. I'll just see if I can get a. No, it's a 15. Okay, never mind. Vulnerable on it. Okay.
Anyone asks, tell them it's from skulls.
I think I want max life though. Okay, there we go. So that gives us a little bit extra toughness. Same amount of fire damage. A little bit more willpower, a little bit of max life. So overall that's better. So let's re-roll the unique power. See if we can get close to 50%. Yeah, 48, 49, 50. Okay. Because it's not so that's a general upgrade anyway. Did I do the wrong bloody one?
That's it for that piece.
Sheesh. $48. Okay. We'll keep it at 48. So that's a general upgrade. Now it's all about staying alive. I'm trying not to drop the stone. Just not fast enough in pressing my buttons. Oops. Take a bit of that, because we do like this. So our wrath generation seems to be okay. It might be better if I had a Tybalt's Will that I could use. Come on, move out of there. Come out of demon form, stop getting burned. So I do go into demon form when I do the infernal breath, but it's not quite there. Keep digging. Why do I seem to get stuck on things? Come on, demon form just for a wee while. Till I get the boss. Bosses do seem to go down reasonably good. Now obviously this is still only a... Where did I drop this stone? Ah, never mind. $92s? Not too bad. Did I get deadied? Yes. Put them back in again. You know, maybe I'll do this. Just a little bit of less fire damage, but maybe just a little bit more resist. I don't think I've got many of these. 4. That's 12 keys. Actually, you know what I should have done? I should have went on T12 before I did this. Keep forgetting these silly things. It's small, but quite important.
Oh, what is a waitress, isn't it?
Oh, then an upgrade. Scorching heat. Your Hellfire skills deal 67% of your fire resist. So right now it's 67%. Where'd it go? You know what I really haven't done for quite a long time. Why have I got no reinforcement?
A few more butchers to the party.
Okay. Because I think I have quite a few. Oh, Jesus. 74,000 pale marks. Okay, that's an upgrade.
Right?
Do we just some upgrades? Armor and attack speed? Not really. Oh, 200 swords. No.
seeing what Papa's friends collect.
Life 1 kill, wrath regen. No, I really need the movement speed. What was that? Willpower, armor, poison. Yeah, if that was willpower, armor, well, I can get it. It's an upgrade. That's not too bad. I guess 3 upgrades. Oh, there's 2. Oops, wrong one. Why did they say upgrades? They don't have any aspects on them, but they said upgrade. Each hit with demonology increases the damage you deal with demonology skills by 6% for 10 seconds up to 120. I could try that. Cleaver of Peril. Just keep a hold of that one. That was 3. Nope. It's a 2-handed. You're thinking, well, you could sell that. Nah. Damage over time multiplier. No, I don't need. Chest, max life. Oh, that might be interesting. Max life and armor and life regen. That's got some potential. I'm not very good at crit strike damage multiplier. It's a GA. Reroll of physical, but you know, I've already got a 4 GA, so nah. Not that I'm saying the 4 GA that I've got is fantastic, because it ain't. Take that, that's an upgrade. That's an upgrade.
Did I count it out right?
Oh, that's good. We like these upgrades. I've only got 60k to go. Now, that says that's an upgrade. But how can it be an upgrade when it's not got an aspect? Bit of a bug, I think. It's definitely not an upgrade on what I've got. There's the upgrade.
I like seeing what Papa's friends collect.
All damage cooldown. We really need vulnerable in here though. But instead of poison resist, it would have been better if it had been. Excuse me. Better if it had been fire. No. Bit of a healing received, defensive skills. No. Max life, lightning resist, impairment reduction. Well, I guess it's got max life. But I got that. You know, the ones I've got is not too shabby. I know it's a 3 GA, but it's only got 1 GA on the stuff that I really need. Dodge chance. Couple more and then I'll move on. I'm not going to go all through 60k of this.
No other people I'd rather break bread with.
Okay, that'll do for now. Okay, there are a few upgrades there. But when I get on here, it says there's 0 upgrades. Oh, there we go. Methodical. Standing still reduces the cooldown mobility. Demonic. Each hit with demonology skills increases the damage. Calamity. Hex increases your crit strike chance. That's a max. Each hit against the elites overpower. That's not too interesting. Okay. I'll take the upgrades. And this were for summoning layer keys. And we'll put these in here. And these in here. thinking I like the vulnerable damage better. Oh no, that's anyway, let's take more damage in demon form. I wonder if I should just get rid of this. There. Wait, what was that? So right now I'll put inner calm on. And I've got ignition on here. While channeling a skill, all damage. If I was channeling all the time, that would be... okay. You know, it's not like the whirlwind. Because this is... I'm not channeling the blazing scream. Elemental fades. Best skills. Summons gains attack speed. Not yet. Could try that. Because that... I got a lot of fire.
Ancients watch over this one.
Ooh, my latency's a wee bit high. Heavens, this is a long time. Wow. And yet my... okay, well, finally. Pick up, pick up, pick up. Oh, bother. Gosh. Really is. Stop dropping the stone. Channeling is okay. This doesn't seem to be too bad. Damage, I mean. Survivability is still the same. What happened? What happened? I have no idea. And of course I've got no stone, have I? Two failures. Take out.
Here's what remains. Good luck, mainlander.
Back in again. I wonder. I did this just... How much have I got? What can I...
Wise to seek an Ascari where stones are
Ruby.
concerned.
No grand
Bring
rubies.
your challenge next time.
What have I got in here? Ah, it's just a grand. Take the damage. Right, let's try that again. Just one tier higher. These small sort of cave-like does help the blazing scream. What's keeping me back? Because the blazing scream bangs off the walls and everything. Come out of demon form just for a wee bit. can be in demon form because of the breath. So I do get some of the benefits. Let me get back in again. Yeah, I think this damage might be actually a little bit better. A little bit of protection. Never done anybody any harm. And up and into the next. So basically what I'm trying to do here is just get the glyphs to 100 and then sort of play around with the glyphs a wee bit in the boards that I've got up and running. I'm not convinced I've got the right boards yet. That wasn't too bad. Where's the little... There it is. Right, let's see. Still a 70% chance. Cool. What are we doing for time? 3:30. Okay, I've still got about an hour and a half. Yeah, my wrath generation seems to be okay. Because I had wrath on here for the longest of time. But I don't think I really need it. So I changed to Unbound. And Unbound gives me a little bit of not just wrath generation, but also damage to elites. So I think that's a good thing. Why am I not moving? Take a little bit around here and grab these as well. And there's one up here. Okay. I think what I might do for maybe the last hour is change across to my barb, and if anybody wants any carries, then I can do. But then I have to get used to my barb again, because the skills are quite different. Is that the boss? There we go. Gee, the boss has gone down really easy. Where's the little... There it is. Let's go up one more. Now at the start of today I couldn't run this. It was just a wee bit troublesome. But I'm thinking I can maybe do the pit 100. To open up the T12. But there's one thing of running in the pit on a T12 and running in the open world. Go down there. Nothing there. Take it back to the last wave for sure. Now I definitely wouldn't feel comfortable trying to do Mephisto. Oh, boss. Boss is easy. $96. All of them at 97. That's not too bad. Just keep going up that one by one. Ooh, latency is a bit high. Now here is spiders, so unfortunately that also means poison. Bother. really have to keep moving. If I keep moving, then maybe I won't get poisoned. And my damage still should be okay because it's based on my fire resist. Sheesh. I took my eyes off the damn thing for 1 minute to look somewhere else. And kaboom. Ah! Let's get out of here before it does me any more damage. But definitely much more squishy. So I'm okay as long as I get through to the boss. Five upgrades at 70% failed. 5. Jeez.
Here's what remains.
Let me see, I guess I don't mind a 3% fail, you know, 3 out of whatever fails, but when it gets up to 5, it's like, I just do it. Yeah, drop the damn thing again. not a demon form. Get back in again. I just felt a little pain. Yes, I did feel a little pain. Where is it? There it is. Let me say, time-wise, this is looking okay. Progress orbs falling. I'm not going to go back for that one there. Last one. Taking a little bit more time to get down. Oops. Don't like that. Yeah, it took a little bit longer to get the boss down, but reasonably okay. And 7. One more run should get me there. Oh, must have been a whisper.
It is done.
Here's what remains. Good luck.
Still not enough. Right, this one hopefully will get me to the 100. Bummer.
A hardy warrior, but not hardy enough.
What the hell? I have no idea what they were. What is it? There it is. Wow, they're nasty, whatever they are. Never mind. Go on to the next one.
Stones to cut, gems to set. Here's what remains.
That's a lot of deaths. Well, let's see if we can do a little bit better this time. Oh, I didn't pick it up. So essentially what I'm running now, I'm running with my left click down all the time and then just occasionally pressing the blazing screen as I move, and as you're seeing it stops. And this is why it's bloody clunky still, but next season is going to be a little better. That's why I'm trying it now. Where's that? There it is. I still didn't get it. And up we go. Next level. No, plus one. Nice and easy. Huge difference between that and the last run. Yeah. Five. That's twice in the last, what, 3 attempts? 5 fails at 70%? Blizzard, get your gear together. Get this right. Sheesh.
Step up to my anvil.
course I dropped the damn stone. What's that? See, there's a chest here. Oh, it's a cursed chest as well.
Did you?
And of course to put me a mile away from anything. Ah, come on. All to pick up this stone. What was in this chest anyway? Blah was in the chest. 2 deaths for blah. That's a little better. Ah! Way too many deaths. Oh! I thought he had him. That time. That was way too many deaths. At least they gave me a couple. Right, so. Attrition, wrath, entropy. Death aura. Let's get this Eldritch Sight up. Right. I need to... That took way longer than I expected.
Wise to seek an
And way
aside
too
where
many
stones
deaths
are
as well.
concerned.
Wow. That was a lot of deaths. Right, let's see if there's anything worth here. Oops, wrong one. Endurant Faith. A 2GA Endurant Faith. Keep a hold of that. Prosper, no. Five, 6 impairment reduction.
Goodbye. It has been a
So
pleasure.
Endurant Faith in here. It's not a bad Endurant Faith.
Oh, what is a waitress, isn't it?
Nothing here worth keeping.
Like to
And because I'm going to switch across to my... Don't really need to take them. Take that across as well. Yeah, keep all them in there. Take these across, just in case. Right, so leave game. Hello, Barb. How are you doing? I've been neglecting you. That should be everything in. Get rid of them. Make sure I'm in T12. Yes, I am. Fury is coming up nicely. Get rid of these. Right. Helltide. Ooh, perfect. What is the Helltide? I don't want that one. I'll take this one. So we're not too worried about getting the Hellworm, so we can just... Actually, I might just think about it, because I want to get more keys. so much easier. Really, it's chalk and cheese. I don't have to think about this. Oh, I missed one of it now. Yeah, that's better. I was wondering why there was nothing happening. Now I have about an hour. So if anybody wants any carries, Mephistos, Liliths, whatever, just let me know. As you can see, everything is hunky-dory. Let's see if we can maybe tempt out some. Okay, I can't really remember too much about where, you know, when I was running for XP, I knew these routes off by heart. To the false prophet. Oops. All that stuff in the ground is what you see from my filter. Loot filter. All the 750, 850 items I filtered out gear battles. Where's the chest? Doesn't seem to be one. Got some blinks. Good thing. That's the third progress bar. Where are these worms? I mean, see, even if you've got the route to the worms, they don't necessarily arrive when you want them to. As we go. We should really go up. I think we're going to go up onto the next level. Up here. So where is the big box? There it is. Alright, there should be a couple of worms. In and around here. And of course, they don't want to appear up there, do they? And the reason I want the worms is for the Durio to drop the keys. There you go. There's Durio. And Durio drops. That's what we're after. do the nightmare dungeon, then come back in again. Slay the demonic vanguard. There it is. And that's opened up here. And just run up this side. There it is. Let's come down this way. Then just run to the other side. And of course I went a long way around. Why can't I teleport anywhere? As far as I know, do I have to do something? No, it's gone. Nothing here. Let me out. Let me out. Help! That's annoying. Won't let me teleport out. Can't leave the dungeon. Can't teleport. Bummer. Killed things too quickly, didn't I? I guess I'm gonna have to leave the game and get back in again. Have to try that again. Is it going to be the same one? I think it is. Slightly different layout than before, but still the same dungeon. Try not to kill it as quickly this time as I did the last time. Right, so it's there. This time, yay! Okay, now I have to go back to town and get rid of some stuff.
Step up to my anvil.
Nothing here that really interests me. I'll go grab the rest of the goodies. Back into the Helltide. Oh, it's this one this time. Let's be keen on this one. Oh, the little breadcrumbs. What's that? Okay. This really is so much easier a build to run. 25. We'll have some of this. Run right past it. Alright, so we need to... What do we need? Another whole big bunch. Yeah, that'll do. You know what I've never done, Andrew? I could never find a use for them last season. Everybody's so excited about going fishing, but you know, I was hoping with the you could transfer them into something, but not really. I think you could sell them and that's about it. No, don't do anything. this one. It's easy enough when you got a trail of breadcrumbs to follow. There's that flashing devil up here. See, you get these. And I think it's, if you take a particular node, you can open them. Down here. I think there's about, oh, look at 70. Okay, come here and let's. Ooh. Thank you very much. Should be able to give me some. Yeah. Rain has just started outside. I thought I had some thunder in the distance. We seem to be getting a lot of sort of thunderstorms in the afternoon this week. Sort of blazing hot in the morning and early afternoon. Then sort of late afternoon, early evening, getting a thunderstorm, which makes it tremendously humid. That was a box. Happy I done all the laundry yesterday. I didn't actually look at the. I know the end date is about it's about 3 weeks away now, but exactly when I've never actually checked. Yeah, that should be enough to open everything. Relatively mine cage. Zick and Zin. There we go. Now we can open it. across here. Up and over. Follow the breadcrumbs. I'll take the chest since we're here. Plenty of time. Yeah, we need to get back to town and get rid of some stuff. Any time now. Any minute. Wow, some of these load screens are really taking a long time today. Come on. Open, open, open. Open sesame. Please? Abracadabra? Sheesh. Wow, that took forever in a day. Nope.
That's it for that piece.
All that for like just getting rid of stuff. Pardon me? Right, where's next? Oh, excuse me. Down into here. One more box to open, then that should be us, okay. And where is... There we go. So that should get us what we need to complete this warp plot. Oh, a wormy. Cool. And a silent chest. They've worked fire opening. Two witches. Profane mine cage dropped. Fuck. And there we go. That'll get me to... Not that there was anything really dropped in there. Ooh, what was this though? I never really noticed. Grab a hold.
It is done.
Get rid.
From bring me a challenge next time.
Nope, 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 nope. And nada. Note. That's a lot of. I think it's a lot of gloves that dropped.
That's it for that plug to it then?
Another little bit to do. Come into this bottom half and do this one. I still got 20 odd minutes. That's more than enough time. Just need to make sure. Okay, I just need to open one box. The main. There it is. And I've got enough to open that. So this will take all over a couple of minutes. So I'll open this when we're on the way. We'll take this box. Nothing there I want to pick up. 200 to get rid of. That was a silent chest. Two of them. 125. That was okay. Some fragments inside. Need to go around about. Ooh! Being broadfish. Don't run being broadfish. Okay, that's enough. Slay and Dariel. Nothing there I need.
PT, I'll be here, swinging away.
See if there was any goodies dropped from her. So back to town we go. A little under 20 minutes, and that's me for today.
Oh, it is a Ventress, isn't it?
Godslayer, Hellhammer. Note.
I'll be here, swinging away.
Let's have a look at this. You know what I think I should do?
Go.
I still have this to finish off. I've still got 30,000 to do, so that's... Even if I get 2,000, that's 15 if I get 2,000 cinders. Suppose if I did like 1 a day, that 2 a day might be okay. Escalation dungeon. Do that.
Fight well, my friend.
And I think after this, that'll be me. Let's see if we can get anything close to 2,000. Probably not. Soul Spires, no. Ether Fiends, yes. So I only essentially running Rallying Cry. You know, when you don't want Soul Spires, you don't choose Soul Spires. Soul Spires always appear. Right, before I do that, I just need to take a quick minute. Let's see what we got as the Chaos Offering. Oh, I like the Ether Loss. They can give you some half-decent cinders. And they're all one-shotted, so that's pretty simple. Just make sure I'm trying to get as many as possible. Obviously, the ether goblins are by far the best to give you the ether, but these are pretty good. And another chaos offering. Ah, we like this. So that gave us a tidy amount. Hellworms. So. Just need to go around and try and use this one. Right, bursting masses, we'll take a bit of that. And then what we want after the bursting masses is the ether fiends can spawn from the masses. And then ether fiends become ether lords. Elites spawn as ether fiends, and that gives you a goodly amount at the end. Two soul spires. We love our soul spires. Love them to bits. So Spire and Death, Hellborn and Death. Okay, that's fine. It would be nice if this gave you a little bit more XP as you're trying to get your way to 300. But unfortunately the Hellworms is the only way. And it would really be nice if there was another couple of things that you could do instead of running Helltides. Oh, another chaos offering. Which one is it this time? Ugh, this is the worst. Let's get rid of them all. This one I totally dislike. Although thankfully you at least get the butcher, so you can get 100. But I've never ever been able to get a significant amount. I think that was Butcher there and gone again. Where's Hellborn? Take some Hellborn. $1,500. That's okay. With any luck, I'll maybe get close to 2K. I'll take the beans. Ah, come on. Little moth flying around here. Fiendish Legions, Ether Fiends and Chase of Elites. We'll take that one. No, maybe I should have went the other. There's only a couple of runs left. What's he doing here? Can't do anything. Doesn't react. Summoned Hellbound. Yeah, okay. This would be good if there was a goblins. But as it is, I don't need it. There's not enough monsters to justify. If it was becoming like overwhelmed or something, then yeah, I could imagine. Ah. Well, you get 66. I think that's just over the 2k mark. So that should be about 75 it ends up. Unless they changed it. Yeah, no, there you go, 75. A little bit of that. And I think I'll just take the gem fragments. Oh, wow. Perfect time. Let's see what's here. Sanjian's Fury. Chain Scored. Seals. 5, 5, 5. Bye bye. Let's get in here and just pick up these last couple of wee bits and bobs. And do a little cleanup. And that's me for today. Wow, an upgrade. Oh, too many beautiful fragments.
Smells terrible. Come back if you get thirsty.
Molten fish. Barely worthwhile. Alright, so I'll put these in. Put them in now. Don't think I need them. No. Put these in because I'll pick them up. Keep these in here. Maybe take that one through. Keep the rest in here. Sounds like a plan. And that's it. So that's me for today. So thank you very, very much for watching. I do appreciate this. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And you all have a great day. Bye for now.